me, I have all kinds of scratch-built rockets that I designed myself, and those of you who know me, especially on this channel, know I've got some great rockets. I got a full-scale Sidewinder, I got a full-scale AMRAAM up here, I've got a 124 scale Falcon 9, I've got other rockets. So this is the first kit that I've built in quite a long time, and this is the Lock Magnum. Okay, we're going to start with the raw tubes. The first thing I do is we get a raw tube, of course, and I fiberglass it. All right, it makes these things really, really strong. I like to put a coat of fiberglass on. It keeps it smooth. There's some touch-up work after you're done with fiberglassing, but it really makes this strong because when parts bang together, these things could dent. And in a high-powered rocket, you want it as strong as possible. So this is what a kind of a raw tube looks like. And that's already been fiberglassed. I literally could stand on this, and it's just great, really strong. This is the nose cone for it. Hanging here is still drying, but it's pretty much dry now. This was a plastic nose cone, so a lot of sanding to get the seam to disappear, and it did a pretty good job. And this has got its final coat of paint, so the nose cone's ready. There was a little bit of weight in here. I didn't have to put too much in because it is a kit. Most kits are fairly stable when they're fully built, but I always like to add a little bit of extra nose weight using buckshot just to make sure my stabilities are really strong. You add a little weight to the nose and it keeps the rocket nice and straight. Back here, we've got a coat of our main body. This is what it's going to look like. I got to say that the paint, my fillets came out really nice. The paint looks really cool. We have a 75 millimeter motor mount. I'm going to put a motor retainer on here. But this is the color that I chose, which I think is really cool. And that's the color that this tube will be. And then we get the nose cone, which is the darker gray here. I also have a ring here on my deployment, and let me show you that. So this is a dual deployment rocket, and this is where all the electronics sit for dual deploy. There's my little switch that turns on the electronics. They run off of 9-volt batteries. I'm using an RR2C altimeter, very tiny. Sits there, and 9-volt battery. It sits on the sled that's inside here, and I wired everything here so that I can do all kinds of external work out here. Right. So this is where the black powder goes in to blow the rocket apart, and I've marked these so that this side is the drogue, and this will mount in here. And when the rocket reaches peak altitude, it's going to blow out this charge and separate the rocket with a small drogue chute. This is going to be permanently mounted into this upper frame with bolts or screws or plastic rivets, whatever, because we don't want this to come out. The main chute will blow this way and blow this nose cone out with a main chute. All right, this kit came with everything. A few little things that I had to buy, but it came with the electronics bay. You just have to order it with dual deploy. It came with both parachutes. It pretty much came with everything. So, for me as a scratch builder, this kit went together really nice and fairly quickly. So, this is, like I said, the Lock Magnum. However, this will be, when it's complete, the Magnum XRP. So, for you guys that understand crypto or you're into crypto at all, this will be an XRP rocket that hopefully will reach the moon like XRP. So we're all looking for XRP to go to $8, $10, who knows what, for you XRP holders, what I talked about earlier in the video. But this is a really nice rocket. I think it's coming out beautiful. I've got XRP logos and stickers I'm going to put on here. So that's my kit. That's what I'm working on. And, looking forward to getting this up in the air. Now, keep checking the channel, Aerospace Rocketry, is where I'll post the actual flight. Hopefully, the flight will come within the next month or so. It's pretty cold out there now, but our big field is opening up in Maryland. Maryland Delaware Rocketry Group Association. They're opening up actually this coming weekend. So we're going to have flights in December, January, February, March, and hopefully we're going to have a red glare, which is a big meet for everybody to come by and shoot a lot of rockets. So, but that's what I got. That's today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Everybody say hi to Bill that's not here. And he'll be in next week when we post our next video. So have a great night. Thank you for tuning in. Like, subscribe, please. Very, very important. And tell your friends. You know, we're kind of interesting. We're not so interesting, but check us out. I think you'll like our channel and Aerospace Rocketry.